Hi, I am Ali Meehan from Costa Women, and in today's interview with one of our Make It Happen International Women's Day conference speakers, I'm delighted to be joined by Tiina Wilen. Tiina is the founder of Avenue Method, and she's going to be speaking at the conference about systematic growth planning for increased sales, profits, and most importantly, joy. Well, I'm delighted to be joined by Tiina. Tiina was our most popular speaker last year, so we had to have her back again. So Tiina, do introduce yourself. Tell us where you are, apart from being
I'm
where you physically are, but
physically.
Yeah, and also a bit about Avenue Method, which is your business.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm super excited to come back again. I'm in a very cold and boring Sweden. It's dark here. It's always dark, you know that, right? Yeah, so I'm in Sweden, and I quite frequently also are in Spain. My second home kind of feels like it now, and it will be that in the future as well. I'm the founder of Avenue Business. We are a coaching and consulting company, and we work particularly with expert-based businesses. And last year, or that last time in Spain, I had a talk about becoming an expert or becoming seen as an expert, and that was a kind of. We're going to take it from there now. We're going to build some little bit more things. So if some of you missed that, and I think there could be some recording somewhere, but I will have a recording on my website. At least you can go and listen to that. But the thing is that this is what our methodology does, positions entrepreneurs, business leaders as experts in the industries, and also particularly in the focus is to get sales and grow companies. So the Avenue methodology is a growth methodology for companies from whichever level to whichever level, and there's always the next layer of focus, next level of strategies and tactics to implement and focus on, depending on where you are and what you do and so on. But the three components that are very key components in our methodology are the ones that you must have something that people want to buy. So you need to validate your idea. You need to have a profitable business model, meaning that you actually make sales and you go with profit. So you have money back into your business and you can continue growing your company. And also that your business model is scalable, depending on how you want to grow your business. If you want to grow it, or if you want to scale it, to very different strategies, but you have to have a business model, product, service that actually allows that. Many times, for example, when we work with experts, coaches, consultants, speakers, or any subject matter experts, we notice that the business model they have is not scalable, and then that is the first thing we have to solve, because there's no point we bring in 200 new clients tomorrow if everything is going to go to crap. So that's the first thing we look at, and of course, as I'm going to talk in my presentation and also in the workshop, that we will go through them in layers and the decision points of what you do. So concept that sells and business model that is growable. The second thing is systems. I love systems. So my background, I'm a systems engineer. I talk systems, like my systems have systems. And it's not only technical systems, it's also systems for time, for example, how to create block time, for example, in my calendar, so I can get a lot of things done, but I'm still also have small kids and a life, and I don't want to work more than 30 hours a week. So that's kind of that system is very important for us. And also, as any small business owner, big businesses, they already understand this. Small business owners, they kind of they drown in doing so much. They don't have time to think about the growth. They don't have time to implement their growth strategies and thinking and really design the business. So that's why systems and automation, processes, infrastructure are very, very important for any business at every level. And then we have the third component is about visibility. Also, there we have other obstacles, but we must be visible in our marketplaces. We must be, people need to know about us, all the companies. We need to be visible. We need to be seen as the experts. So when people start are ready to solve that particular problem. For example, if I need an accountant for my company, it's something that I have not much experience in. I'm not an accountant. I don't even really want to need to have an accountant, because this is something that I don't want to deal with. But if I start seeing an accountant company somewhere and they are being there, they share their knowledge, they help me already even before I need them, when I need them, and they have positioned themselves as the experts, and they are there, they are visible, they have authority in the marketplace, and they are that kind of company that I feel that of course I go to them when it's time. So these three components are the kind of backbones of Avenue methodology.
Brilliant, yeah, because you and I have talked about getting sidetracked by bright, shiny things and getting sucked into social media and things. So what would be your tip for women that, the word system they can feel a cold dread coming onto them? I know you love systems because you are an engineer, but women that, really, that's slightly scary to them, the word system.
Scary and very unsexy, I think. That's another thing. So first, understand why you need them. They are not there to make your life miserable. They're there to make your life easy. And then also understand what the need you have right now, and not look at, you can't start at looking at a technology or a tool or a platform or any kind of system and think, oh, I'm going to implement that. You have to start from, no, this thing is taking too much of my time. I must have a system for this. I'm going to give you a super simple example, and this is something that I guess that none actually would think this is something that will, make them nervous. So let's say getting paid. That is a process that we all love, getting paid, right? But the process of getting paid can be, in some cases, very time consuming. You have to type in the emails and do this, and then if you send them through email or mail or whatever it is, there are ways of systematizing that so that it is, and also collecting money in a systematized way and automated ways, and having a proper system around those things. And it's not necessarily even about technology. It's about knowing when I do something. For example, we have I block things in my calendar all the time. So I don't have any hour in my calendar that's not blocked. And I block times like hanging out with my children. I block times for training. I block times for lunch. I block times for thinking. So like deep thinking. Fridays are my deep thinking. And I block them in my calendar. So I know my system says, for example, every Friday when I record my podcast, and then after that I have a deep thinking time, and that podcast episode will go to here, and then I know that my assistant, he can pull it out from there, they can edit it and put it back there, and then the other one can go and publish it, and I'm done. So that kind of systems are very important, the processes and workflows.
Yeah, good advice there. And you're also doing a workshop on the Friday the 13th, which is going to be super lucky. We're not having it as an unlucky day. It's Friday the 13th isn't unlucky in Spain. It's Tuesday. So Tuesday the 13th is unlucky in Spain. So, so what would women expect from your workshop if they decided to book into it?
Yeah, well, I haven't planned it yet in details, I must tell you that, but we're going to continue with the same theme. And because the talk is about 20 minutes, right? So during the workshop, we're going to continue from that overall thinking, what I'm going to share on the talk, and then we're going to go into details. And during the workshop, we're going to first we're going to identify for everybody who is in there where they are at, like what is the thing that they should be doing right now. So that is the first kind of activity we do individually for each of one, like, so everybody gets to understand, like, where am I really now realistically with my business. And this is not only about revenue, it's not only about like how many pieces of products you sell. There are other tools that I'm going to show how you can determine where you are. And based on that, we're also going to see, okay, you are here, you should be focusing on this. And that decision is also something that is based on the intentions. So of course, we're going to have a lot of intentions activity and set the intentions individually for each businesses. So that is what we're going to open with. Then we're also going to, look at decision making, because I know that that is something that's very hard for us entrepreneurs. You know, we're sitting in front of the mirror and thinking, do you think this is a good decision? I'm not sure. I don't know. And, you know, in corporate where I come from, I had a team, big team, and a lot of colleagues, and I was in a leadership team, and we made decisions together. And now decision making, I think it's really hard. So we're going to go through different kind of decision making activities and exercises based on that level where you are, what kind of decision you need to be making at that level, and how you measure the result, because that is going to move you to the next level and so on. Yeah. So we're going to work. That is going to be work. It's not going to be an education. It's going to be workshop.
Perfect. Good. That's what we like to hear. No, it's good to take. The reason we've done workshops this year is because a lot of women said last year, or that they have said over the last 7 years, you know, it'd be good to develop further what we're hearing in the conference. So that's why we're doing workshops this year. So good.
I look forward to it so much.
Super excited to see you very shortly and catch up on your news. And thank you, and see you in March.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.